What up, everybody? It's your boy K-Ray06 here, back on K-RayTV, and we are here for another All-American preview breakdown. Yes, if y'all seen episode 10, y'all know I was going to come through with the episode 11 preview. So we're going to go ahead and hop into this trailer and see what they got for the promo, and then I'm going to go ahead and read y'all the synopsis as well, and we're going to talk about this thing like we always do. And like we always do on the channel, before we hop into this, do your boy a favor. And that is, run them likes up if you support the channel. If you support, all the content on the channel, if you enjoy it, or if you like that boy and you support, then go ahead and run that like up, as it always helps. YouTube sees the interaction. They push that thing forward, and I appreciate it. I truly, truly do. And, if you're new here and you want to join the best squad on the net, that Dream Squad, and want to be a part of the familia and a part of the conversations, then show some love by hitting that sub, hit that noti bell, join that noti gang, click all, and share like you care. It goes a long way. Yes, we are on that road to that 10K, baby, 10K, and we're going to do that. We're going to do it. The Dream Squad do not play, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and check this video out. Roll tape. Put these on so I can see better.
You've been worried about recruitment all year. I just want to play football. I'm running out of time and options.
Black women deserve justice.
Okay.
You really want to help your people? Don't let social justice get in the way of your dreams.
It's time to fight.
Alright. Short and sweet, baby. Short and sweet. So, take one of these out. So, how we do it on the channel. I'm going to go ahead and go through it a little bit, and we're going to talk about it as well. I'm going to go ahead and read y'all the synopsis for episode 11. It says, when a college scout comes to talk to Spencer, he must decide if the strings attached is worth it. Billy realizes that the recruiting game has changed and has an idea on how to help his players. A police shooting of a young black woman hits too close to home for Olivia, leaving her to take drastic measures to get justice. Jordan is struggling with everything going on, so Spencer, Asher, and JJ try to help him out. Layla is inspired by Coop when Coop does something selfless and for a good cause. Meanwhile, Grace learns something about Principal Carter that shows him in a different light. So let's talk about a little bit right here, though. It said when a college scout comes to talk to Spencer, he must decide if the strings attached is worth it. That little part is throwing me just a little bit. It's throwing me just a little bit, only because the last time some scouts came through, they was a little messy. They was messy trying to get him to take money, and could have ruined his, credibility in him as a player, as an athlete. So I'm trying to figure out what strings they have attached this time. Is it he got to move somewhere far? Is it not UCLA? Does he have to hit so many touchdowns, so many yards? Does his dang highlight reel need to be more beefed up? Like, I don't know quite yet what the strings are. So if y'all getting the vibe or anything, let me know in the comments below what y'all think those strings are. Also, let's see. Billy realizes that the recruiting game has changed and has an idea on how to help his players. The recruiting game is always changing. It's kind of like how YouTube algorithm always changing. Like, it's not just, if you can run right, because now they're looking for better representation. So student athletes. So it could be, one thing could be the grades. The grade has changed, or it can be the way they actually, recruit or scout players. It could, because, back in the day, they just come and they just look at stats. They look at stats. Not really the individual per se, but they look at stats. If you know how to hit them touchdowns, you know how to throw long, you know how to catch them wide receiving passes, like if all your stats look good, they'll put up with a dusty, dirty player. They'll do that as long as you show up when you need to show up. But the game probably changed. They probably looking at the school you go to. Is it credible? Looking at your stats, looking at you as a student, looking at you outside of school. Like, do you do any community works? Do you have any records? It can be all this thing that come into play into if you're being recruited. And Billy probably is realizing that and trying to help his students by probably making them do more activities, probably more do stuff in school, probably do stuff in the community. So that could be, where this is going. police shooting of a young black woman, that's Tamika, hits too close to home for Olivia, leaving her to take drastic measures to get justice. Now, they said especially hits home to Olivia. I'm hoping, and I know I said in my review I ain't going to bring this up anymore, but I have to because it says this in the synopsis. I'm hoping this is the episode they finally address the PTSD from the shooting. Like, Spencer got to address it. He got to talk about it. He walked Darnell to the spot to show him the bullets. Can we get that for Liv? Can we get that for Liv? Because she has never dealt with it. She has never dealt with it. And we haven't even had that conversation since then. So I would love for her to actually get it. And then with, you know, a young woman being shot and murdered, that probably resonated with her because she was the target. Like, people forget, yes, Spencer got shot, but Spencer wasn't a target. Liv was the target. Yes, Spencer ran his mouth, stepping in something he shouldn't have been in, and that's why she was targeted, but she was the target. And y'all got to understand, Liv is not from the streets. Liv is not from the streets. And while this shouldn't be, you know, acceptable or easy, more people from the hood are, you know, are prone to the shootings and stuff, meaning that, you know, that's an everyday type of thing. No, it shouldn't be something that you're used to. And I think Grace brought that up in, I think, season 2. I think it was season 2. That's not something people should be used to, but it is the truth. That's what we got. And Liv is not used to that. That was her introduction when she's seen old Dusty, what was it, Crenshaw Kathy or something like that. When she seen her and how the police were profiling them, that was her introduction. When the rally, the whole flip situation with Tyrone and them trying to shut down the park, that was her introduction. Her getting shot at in her own neighborhood, they was in Beverly. That was her introduction. She is not accustomed to that type of stuff, so she got shook and rattled and shaken up. And that needs to be addressed. And I know that probably hit home, and she probably want to spearhead this thing and say, yo, I got to get out there. I got to get out there. Which I did see some pictures that show her like talking to Laura, and Laura probably getting on her about, you know, her mental state. And they probably going to have that conversation too about the PTSD, and Liv letting her know like, yo, this is something I need to address for my healing. So I hope that happens. Moving on. Jordan is struggling with everything going on, so Spencer, Asher, and JJ try to help him out. We know on the last episode he gets the news that he might not play football. I don't know, besides them trying to be there for him, what else they can do as far as helping him out. Maybe they can try to show him that, you know, his life outside the game instead of being stuck in the game. But besides that, I don't see any other way to help him out. Probably show him his different routes. He can become a coach, or he can assist, or things like that. But, you know, you can't fight something that happened to you internally. Like, you just got to ride that out, especially when it comes to the brain. That's a tricky thing. So it could possibly heal, and you could possibly still play football. But as of right now, that's in jeopardy. So just being there as a friend, that's the best they can do, because at the end of the day, they can still play football. They can. And while they feel sympathy or empathy for you, they can't say, I know exactly how you feel. You know? Layla is inspired by Coop when Coop does something selfless and for a good cause. Coop is probably going to try to spearhead the rally, and she's either going to write a song about it, or she going to give a speech about it and talk about like profiling and not profiling, and probably try to stand up as the voice of the people, the voice of the voiceless. I think that's how Coop is going to try to, like, you know, selfless in that moment, and really like try to, like, you know, demand that we need better. We need better. Like, this stuff should not be continuing happening and everything. And I think that's going to inspire Layla to see that, you know, hey, I gotta like Liv said, get out my Beverly Hills bubble, and I gotta start doing something as well. And music reaches a broad audience. It's not just in one place. It reaches everywhere. So maybe she can start producing and giving funds to, you know, like to like neighborhoods, or to people that lost siblings or whatnot. You know, it can inspire her to do more for people. So I see them going that route. And then lastly, meanwhile, Grace learns something about Principal Carter that shows him in a different light. So we're probably going to start getting either the truth about what happened to him, or she's just going to learn more personal things about him to show that he's not the soap opera villain that he portrays himself to be. By the way, I don't remember who told me in the comments, but he actually did play in a soap opera, and I didn't know that. He was just giving me soap opera vibes, and that's how I came up with the name. So I didn't know he actually played in a soap opera. So I had to throw that out there. But I do think that she's going to find something about his history that's going to make her look at him differently, and maybe she won't approach him so brassly, you know, or maybe about what happened to him and the whole thing about Billy. Because I don't really think Billy bust that boy head wide open to the white meat. I don't think he did that. So whatever, but we shall see. But let's look at this trailer too. I'm doing all that talking.
You've been worried about recruitment all year. I just want to play football. Running out of time and options.
So, again, Spencer is still doing that old mopey, I just want to play football thing. But he has options now. He has 8, but it might not be the ones he's looking for. I know I ran track, and I had options. But sometimes you don't get the one you're looking for, and you don't want to settle. And, you know, he's all about his neighborhood. He's all about his family. So if it's anything that, like, doesn't correlate with that, then, you know, Spencer's going to pack it on and take on the world again. So we really have to see what them strings attached are as to why he's still moping around.
Black women deserve justice.
You really want to help your people? Don't let social justice get in the way of your dreams.
So as you can see, this is going to be one of those episodes. Like if y'all watch the old sitcoms, y'all know that sometimes they have a special episode dedicated to a certain theme. It might be alcohol. It might be peer pressure. It might be whatever. And this is their episode about Black Lives Matter. This is their episode about social injustice. So get prepared for that. You know, it was going to be addressed. It had to be addressed. This is a show based off California and Crenshaw and Beverly Hills, so you know it had to be addressed. So this is where we're going to get it here. And let me go back just a little bit so I can hear what he said to Spencer.
Really want to help your people? Don't let social justice get in the way of your dreams.
Don't let social justice get in the way of your dreams. Again, this always correlates, and he probably ain't even talking to Spencer. That's probably just an edit. Some editing magic where that coach is talking to someone else. It could be Spencer, but it could be someone else. But I'm going to tie it to Spencer. And if it is, it's the same thing. Like, this man is probably going to want to pour into the community and probably want to, like, take on everything and fight the good fight and lead the charge. But it's like, bruh, you can lead the charge by making it. You can lead the charge by making it. It's like, stop trying. You don't have to be the one in the front all the time. Y'all remember when they was doing that little rally when they were trying to, like, not have soap opera villain, you know, jack up their school and whatnot before Spencer said, I'm the resource. He was feeling some type of way because they were handling it and he wasn't there to lead the charge. Like, you don't have to. You could have just came and supported. You didn't have to be the one to be like, hey, I'm Spencer, I got to do it. Like, bro, that's what you got other people for. You got other people for, and Kia and Darnell was handling it. And, you know, that's the type of mindset and type of person that Spencer is. So he could be falling back into those same tropes and got to get, you know, another talking to let him know, like, yo, don't let this get in the way of your success. Don't let it get in the way of your future. Don't let it get in the way of your goals. Like, go make it, and this will help get the message across. This will help save the community. You know? But that boy, you know, whatever.
It's time to fight.
Also, I think someone said that, you know, Dylan was going to play an important role in this episode as well. Like, something was going to happen to him. And it was in my comments, they were saying that maybe, because I seen a picture of him sitting with a girl. And they were saying, like, maybe the person that got shot was someone Dylan knew, like from the dance center or from his class, and he was really gonna feel it. Cause I was like, y'all not gonna like y'all not gonna do him dirty and kill Dylan. Like that's not the route that's going. Cause some people was like, yo, maybe Dylan gonna get shot. Man, they not gonna do that. They not gonna do that. So maybe he knows the person that got shot and he's gonna take it more personally. But yeah, I didn't see it in the synopsis, but I wanted to bring that up here because I did see pictures of him sitting with a girl. Then I seen, of course, the picture of them holding up a flower. So, our rose. So I wanted to touch on that a little bit as well. Because I think that whoever said that, if y'all in the comments, let me know that was y'all that brought it up. Let me know that was you. And shout out to you too. Because that was a good catch. That was a good catch. Because I'm like, what can happen to Dylan? Like, I know they're not going to shoot him, so I didn't know where it was going. And then when they said that, I was like, dang, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, yeah, this was, next episode should be an interesting episode. It should be an interesting episode. And FYI, the following week, we're going to go on a 1 week break. So it's not going to be so episode 12 is not going to come out the following Monday. So, if you didn't know that, I'm letting you know now that they're going to go on a 1 week break before they come back for episode 12. So, get what you need to get from episode 11 and, let that hold you over for 2 weeks and then it'll come back. All right. Well, that's all I got on this episode 11 breakdown, this preview breakdown with a little synopsis breakdown. I hope y'all enjoyed. Again, if you like the video, run the thumbs up on it. If you want to be a part of the best squad on the net, the Dream Squad, then show some love by hitting that sub, click that noti bell, hit all, and share like you care. And we'll see y'all in the next video, all right? We out. Peace.
You just come running by, yeah, you would.